Hello everybody, pretty ironic. Anyways, hello everybody, this is VideoGameFan96 here, and today, I'm gonna be doing a stream here of Classic Sonic, here into, now into the game of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. What's up everybody? Really looking forward to this. Classic Sonic, pretty nice, and also I'm gonna type in test here to make sure that the chat works here, like I always do. And I typed it in wrong, so whoops. So I'll just do that. But yeah, well, anyways, now that the chat works with that somebody is watching the stream kind of stuff, yeah, there's what I'm saying. It's pretty ironic, is because, yeah, because earlier, see, last night or yesterday, I should be saying. Yesterday, there was a live stream of the Sonic 35th anniversary of certain stuff that they announced, and, well, they announced 3 new DLC characters, which I will, well, free DLC characters, I should be saying, or free update characters, what have you. I'll list off the other 2 of them, you know, when we get to the character selection screen, but Classic Sonic was one of them. The reason why I'm saying it's pretty ironic is because, they said, oh, Classic Sonic, coming later today. And basically, kind of find out, he didn't come out till like midnight Eastern time or 11 Eastern time or whatever. So basically here in Central Time, Classic Sonic did not release until like 11 p.m. Central Time or 10 p.m. Central Time. So, so technically speaking, Classic Sonic didn't release till the next day later. So pretty ironic how they said it was Classic Sonic was releasing. Wherever they said, oh, releasing later today, but then they changed their minds because they decided to do an update, or they decided to do a server maintenance. So yeah, that's pretty funny. But anyways, that being said, as you can see from the thing here behind Classic Sonic, there is Sonic's 35th anniversary. So yes, starting tomorrow on June 25th of this year, which is gonna go up to Thursday, all the way into June 28th and 2026, which I believe is on a Sunday. And the reason I'm saying is I believe it's on a Sunday is because they usually do the no, sorry, not yeah, June 25th, yeah. Sorry, I got it mixed up. But yeah, so I believe it's on a Sunday for the ending here of that, because they usually end their festivals on the Sunday. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, let's go over the details of this here. So basically, the title is Sonic the Hedgehog Forever. Yeah, which I like that. Which makes perfect sense. And definitely gonna want to get that title because I am a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Oh yeah, and also before we forget too. I think the date when this ends is I think it's like a couple of days before my PSN subscription runs out, so perfect timing on that one, may I add. Anyways, the decals here will feature Classic Sonic running, Sonic and Shadow. Sorry, what I mean is Classic Sonic running his 16-bit sprite is what I mean to say. The second one is Sonic and Shadow, which is based on the Sonic Adventure 2 box art. The third one is basically the brand new, artwork with Sonic, with all the Chaos Emeralds. The fourth one is based on the Sonic Riders, the original Sonic Riders box, or not box art, but the original Sonic Riders design of Sonic, and of course the fourth one, no, the fifth one. Sorry, the fifth one is basically based on the official artwork for Sonic for this game, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. You also get a horn, which says 35th on it, with the classic Sonic sprite on there. Well, I'm assuming that one is gonna consist of the one-up sound effect in the classic Sonic games, where it's like. And also, by the way, for 30 points as well, you also get the classic Sonic, artwork, official artwork based on Sonic 1. I believe specifically, in the Japanese and the European box arts, could be mistaken. You also get 350 Don Pod tickets for every certain amount of points here. So now the 2-win streak reward. That one I'm definitely gonna want to get too, even though I wasn't born in that year. But the 2-win streak reward contains a title called Winning since 1991. I mean, technically speaking, I wasn't born in that year, but excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. But that one I'm definitely gonna want to get. And of course, the usual stuff: the top 10, top 1,000, top 100. You know, Sonic 35th Anniversary Top 100, top 10, top 1,000. That's typical stuff. And then the participation prize is, the Sonic 35th Anniversary Festival of the title name here. So yeah, that's gonna be the thing. And so hi as well, and hi as well. And speaking of which, I may as well do this here. Okay, sorry, I was just checking something. Anyway, oh yeah, and before I forget as well, because of this, classic Sonic releasing here, the jukebox got more songs got added, which is Sonic's 35th Anniversary, which is even more songs, Sonic songs throughout certain Sonic games. Not a whole lot, mind you, but starting off with Sonic Mania music, with Studiopolis Zone Act 2, and the final lap version of that, Mirage Saloon Act 1, and the final lap of that, Hard Boiled Heavy Boss, and then of course Hard Boiled Heavy Boss final lap, and then Sonic Superstars, which is the opening theme, and then the opening theme, the final lap, the Bridge Island Zone Act 2, Bridge Zone Island, Act 2 final lap, special stage, and special stage final lap, and then sadly Comfort Zone and the winner, which is part of the jukebox. And then of course, then I believe the rest of these songs are new and original. Specifically composed for the 35th anniversary, which is Speed is My Life, Speed is My Life, final lap, Here We Go, Run to the Future, Here We Go, Run to the Future, On Soku wo Kote, and then of course the final lap version of that, which I believe this is a Japanese type thing, so I don't know what it's saying, but so I'll have to listen to those songs. But yeah. So anyways, because of this update as well, not only that, but there's also gonna be Axel, which I believe is from Crazy Taxi. It's kind of a shame that they didn't use it's kind of a shame that they didn't use the other character. I forgot his name, but anyway. But the other character from Crazy Taxi, I forgot his name, but it's kind of a shame. He's expected to release in July. And then Somebody Amigo, which is releasing in August. Yeah, these two characters, yeah, I might consider streaming Axel and Amigo because they're Sega characters. Yeah, BD Joe, yeah. You're probably right. You're probably right. The reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because that character that I'm talking about was from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I haven't played those games in a while, so my short-term memory kind of is kicking my butt again. But thanks for the reminder on that. But as I'm trying to say here, I might consider streaming these two characters because I kind of somewhat. Well, see, Axel very less likely going to stream him, less likely. But Somebody Amigo, I might stream him because I do recognize him. And then, of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in which case, because I have the season pass, I'll be able to showcase the rest of these characters since I have the season pass, so at least for year one. Anyways, you got Leonardo, or aka Leo, Raphael, aka Raph, Donatello, aka Don, and from what I remember back in the days when I was younger, Michelangelo, my favorite, which is also known as Mikey, and I'm saying these names based on how I remember in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game, TMNT. TMNT, which was based on the movie of the same name. And so, yeah, I do plan on streaming these characters, but I'm gonna change things up when I stream those 4 characters. In which case, because normally what I do when it comes, which I'll be doing it here, as for Classic Sonic. But what I usually do is I usually play as a certain character twice, where once with their main vehicle, and then another time with the extreme gear. But unfortunately, because there's 4 characters from there, and that's gonna take way too long. What I plan on doing when I stream these characters is that I'll be playing 3 of these characters with their mainline vehicle, and then the other one, and then whichever last character that I play on, I'll use the extreme gear. Because like I said, otherwise it'll be way too long of a stream. And so I do plan on streaming these characters because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is part of my childhood. I mean, I don't really watch these guys as often as I used to back in the days when I was a kid. But yeah, I do have pretty high respect for these characters. So of course I do want to stream them. And I'll also be streaming these 2 characters as well. Because these 2 characters are based on Avatar: The Last Airbender, which, sadly, I'm probably gonna butcher these names because I have not watched the show since gosh knows how long. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing it. Also before I forget, Axel releases in July. Somebody Amigo releases in August. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles releases in July. Well, yeah, so pretty interesting on that. On how, wait, what the? Okay, I like how it's not really in order. Because Somebody Amigo, it says it's in August. But then the Turtles, they release in July, so kind of interesting order there, guys. And of course these 2 characters, they release in September, or at least they're expected to release in September. And in which case, these characters are Aang or Ong. I think it's Aang. And then Katara. And I don't really remember much about these two characters, but I do plan on streaming them because I do remember that was also part of my childhood back in the days. But anyways, now back onto business, where I play as Classic Sonic here. In which case, when you highlight him, and also by the way, this is gonna be a blind reaction when I play as Classic Sonic. So I don't really, I mean, to be fair, I did see his victory animation, but for all I could have known that the video that I seen could have been fake, because I saw it on Reddit. So anyway, the Classic Sonic here, when you highlight him, it's based on the main menu music from Sonic Superstars. No, sorry, Sonic Mania, excuse me. When you highlight him, it's based on some sound effect from Sonic Superstars. I just don't remember what it's based on. But what I do know what this is based on though for Sonic's Classic Sonic's main vehicle, it is called the Mach Cyclone, which is based on his vehicle in Sonic Drift. So pretty cool. And also before I forget, Classic Sonic, similarly to Sonic, modern Sonic is a speed type character, and his vehicle is also speed as well. So we may as well get a move on here because it's been 16 minutes, close to 17 minutes, and I have not even done a track yet. So anyway, let's do Supersonic Speed. Because see, I normally would do. Actually, no, I lied. No, I lied. Let's do a Sonic Speed first for our tradition first, and then I'll do Supersonic Speed. So now we're gonna change the AI to easy. And so yeah, to make it. Okay, the reason why I was doing what I was doing was because I saw my cat named Shadow. I noticed that he was trying to get on top of the PS4. So, anyways, we're gonna go on to the Secret Grand Prix, and there's a reason for that. Because the North Star Islands makes perfect sense, because that's based on Sonic Superstars, and that is the second track, the Secret Grand Prix. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do right now. And aloha again. Hope you enjoy the stream and all that. Anyway, also I kind of like Classic Sonic's portrait here, because it kind of reminds me of like Sonic's the 1-up thing. That you see the TV monitor things. And which is kind of funny too, because I know, but it also kind of reminds me of the Sonic Lost World 1-up meme, because yes, that actually became an internet meme. I don't know how it became a meme. I'm not entirely sure how it became an internet meme, but it turned into an internet meme. But with that being said, we may as well get a move on for real this time, because again, 18 minutes, close to 19 minutes, and I have not even started a race. I do apologize on that, guys. I just had quite a bit to say. But that's why, like I said, I found it kind of weird how we're releasing today. But kind of find out, Classic Sonic didn't release till the next day later because of server online maintenance. So one way to lie about that one, Sega. But anyways, that being said. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I kind of like that, where, to start off. So, and also when you land as well, Classic Sonic, Classic Sonic, it does a spin dash sound effect when you land. But I kind of do like Classic Sonic, where he points his finger upwards to the right-hand side. I kind of like that. Oh, speaking of Kronos Island, yes. There's also Sonic Frontiers Nintendo Switch 2 edition, um, which I guess apparently is supposed to make the game run better. But then it did on the original Switch, so that's cool. I'm just hoping though. That that's not like a big thing that they wanted to announce. Because if that's a big thing that they wanted to announce, then yeah, that's not gonna be then that's not gonna be very cool. And because the reason I'm saying that is because I know like back in the days when they were doing the Sonic Central thing, 2021. They showed off Sonic Colors Ultimate as like a big thing. But then in that, I believe in that Spindashes live stream, they announced Sonic Frontiers. They announced Sonic Frontiers, but at the time they didn't actually say what the game was really called. And even then, the game got delayed. Yeah, the game got delayed because Sonic team, they wanted it. They wanted more time to work on the game. And good thing they did because whatever problems that they had before, they were able to fix some of the problems that it had. And I don't know how true this is. But apparently, from what I looked up, is that Sonic Frontiers was supposed to be the last Sonic game. If Sonic Frontiers did not sell well. Yeah, from what I looked up, Sonic Frontiers, yeah, if it didn't sell well, that game would have been the last Sonic game. And now that I think about it, I guess it makes perfect sense. It kind of makes sense when you think about it. It makes sense. It makes sense because, if you play the game, you will see what I mean. Where it seemed like it probably could have been the last Sonic game. But you know, so. And also a classic Sonic where he like moved his wrist around, similar to what he does in Sonic Generations. And also the music here is basically the song that plays so basically when you finish a race as classic Sonic here, it's basically the music slash song. This is the song that basically plays when you beat Sonic Mania on no save mode, and it shows your results. So that's actually kind of cool.
That's just round one.
Yeah, see, and then that's the thing though, guys. I actually was planning on playing as classic Sonic from about it. But that was when I got that message. And get this too, guys. That's pretty much the whole point as to why. Yeah, cause that's why I decided to delete the game and reinstall it. Cause at the time when I got that error message, it didn't say that there was a server maintenance. It just gave me an error, like saying title error or whatever. So I assumed that meant that there was a corrupted file or something. I assumed that was a corrupted file. But come to find out, I did research, and that was when I found out that, like I said, that there was a server maintenance. So I didn't know that. But anyway, I'm actually kind of glad I decided to delete the game and reinstall it. Kind of glad I decided to do that in case it actually was a corrupted file. But then again, I don't know why. I know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that though. But yeah, I'm just saying I don't know why I thought that.
Random track. Nice, but I'm right.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it. Because I'm pretty sure that that if the game had a corrupted file, I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't even load it. So at the same time, I don't know why I thought that. So anyways, I wasn't able to show off Classic Sonic's shoes in the Crossworld animation. like in the first race because I was taking that shortcut. But since I was able to show it off this time, yeah, basically, unsurprisingly, Classic Sonic, he points to it, he jumps out of his vehicle, and he points to it, and he opens his mouth. And it's funny too because I was kind of somewhat like audible halfway, but I was kind of expecting Sega to be lazy, where they just reuse modern Sonic animation for it. The reason why I'm saying that is because you can play as a Supersonic. Supersonic uses that same exact animation, and so I thought they were gonna do the same thing here with Classic Sonic. But hey, good, they weren't lazy. Good. Yeah, so like it or not, whether you like Classic Sonic or not, it made perfect sense for them to put Classic Sonic here in the game. It made perfect sense for them to put Classic Sonic on here. It made perfect sense because Classic Sonic is part of Sonic, especially in Sonic Generations, where Classic Sonic appeared, in this style. And also as well too, guys. After the stream is done, over and done with, I may or may not do a part 2 of Sonic 75th anniversary where I do Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But then again, maybe not. There's what I'm saying, maybe not, is because it's because I do want to do Come on Party with Nick's belated 2005 birthday special. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, probably not. Because I believe 4 of the 5 segments, or at least 4 Come on Party with Nick, 4 of the 5 segments are basically regular video recordings on my phone, and then the last one is a stream related thing, I think. I mean, I'll have to check on that later, but.
Random track. Nice, but I'm right behind.
Well, and plus I do feel kind of bad too, for not doing Come on Party with Nick's 2025 birthday special. I do feel kind of bad for not doing it sooner. But I got distracted by other stuff, especially when I bought Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. So that played a factor into it. And also it also didn't help too that I was being kind of lazy too. So that didn't really help much for matters. Yeah, and also, by the way, apparently I've heard reports, I don't know how true this is, but I heard reports that Sonic Racing Crossworlds did not sell well. But that's the thing, though. If Sonic Racing Crossworlds didn't sell all that well, though, in terms of sales-wise, then yeah, you would have thought they wouldn't have done a year 2 of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Unless they're doing a year or 2 because they think they're gonna get more sales than Sonic Racing Crossworlds. But even then, you would have to buy the second season pass anyway. Because with me, I bought the digital deluxe version of the game, which not only contained the Sonic Prime characters, but it also contained the season pass where basically, where basically it contained all the third-party related characters, were basically where you don't get to play as them, you don't get to play as them early or anything like that. But you do, but you do get to play as those third-party DLC characters. At launch, the moment they release, like Mega Man, for example, I was able to play as him at launch. Since since I bought the Digital Deluxe version of the game, which contained the season pass, like I said, as well as the Sonic Prime characters too. So I will say that that I am pretty happy, that I am pretty glad that I got it when I did.
Serious.
And also Modern Sonic. I don't think you're gonna be all too serious because you're literally level 1, dude. Yes, I'm well aware. That that he's gonna sit regardless. What I mean is he says it when you're winning, but again. But hey, you never know. You're just saying that, guys, because I literally had some races here and there where level 1 CPU where I'm literally like neck to neck against a level 1 CPU. So hey, you never know. Anything could happen. But yeah, I'm not even kidding though, guys. Yeah, I mean, I can't stress enough how much I love this game. I mean, I know I say this in pretty much almost every time I see this game nowadays, but no, you won't, Modern Sonic. But yeah, I cannot stress enough of how much I love this game. I can't stress enough how much I love it, and that's why that game became my game of the year. Although, assuming I get a PS5 or whatever, assuming I get a PS5 and /4, the game releases on the Switch too. I know what game is probably more likely to be my game of the year. I mean, compared early in the year of next year, 2027. So my opinions will probably change later on throughout that year. But then again, Persona 3 Reload also released pretty early in 2023, and that game became my game of the year. Well, the game I'm referring to, guys, is Persona 4 Revival, where just like Persona 3 Reload, where that was a remake of Persona 3, specifically the original Persona 3. Well, so they claim, and yet the dialogue is similar to Persona 3 Portable. Anyways, Persona 4 Revival is a remake of Persona 4, specifically Persona 4 Golden, because Marie is going to be in Persona 4 Golden. And a lot of people, myself included, were kind of worried that they were going to make the Persona 4 Golden content separately. I mean, yes, yeah, I know, Marie is actually integrated into the mainline story than it was on episode I Guess / The Answer, where it takes place after the Chu ending, where, spoiler warning, the main character sacrifices himself. You can't really blame me along with some of the other Persona fans that were worried about it, because they probably could have changed some things here and there into Persona 4 Revival, into making it to where Marie could have been a DLC that is paid, of course. You can't really blame me for thinking that. But anyways, let's see Classic Sonic Victory Animation. But yeah, so basically for Classic Sonic, basically the song on that was similar to the title screen music for Sonic Mania, and also he did some kind of breakdance kind of thing, which kind of reminds me of one of Sonic's victory animations in Smash. Specifically the one where where Sonic goes, let's do that again sometime. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, because of that little breakdance thing in Smash Brothers Ultimate, and you know all, and Smash 4 technically speaking, because you know same exact voice clip. While in Brawl, it's more like, hey, let's do that again. Hey, let's do that again sometime. But anyway, anyways, the ending pose consists of Sonic with his Sonic, a classic Sonic where he points his finger up. So yeah, so you know, pretty nice victory animation to say the least. But now it's under so classic Sonic, with the extreme gear.
Sure.
Now it's time for supersonic speed, and oh yeah, let's do Eggman. Let's Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. One good guy, one evil guy. Perfect. So this way we can pretend that Eggman is classic Eggman of Robotnik. So now it is time to go into the Egg Grand Prix. So, you know, so yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I'll admit. If it wasn't for me talking, so for as long as I have, yeah, this stream probably could have been over by now. Maybe not. The reason I'm saying that though, guys, is because usually these kinds of streams, on average, they like.
Dare to challenge me?
They usually tend to last like 40, almost at 40 seconds, but they usually tend to last like 40-45 minutes. You know, on average. Oh, and also the stun sound too that classic Sonic made. I think it's actually kind of cool. Because it's based on the jumping sound effect. When he jumps, I think specifically like Sonic Generations. I think. Oh wow, that was a fantastic shot that I did with the bowling bomb in the game. That was perfect. Yeah, Holoska is probably one of my favorite Crossworlds in the game, if not that my favorite. Oh, I love Holoska. Part of it helps because it's from Sonic Unleashed, so part of that also helps. And the music hypes me up so much too. But yeah, as of the time he is saying this, I do have some of the, I do have a couple of events ranks for the time trials, specifically on, of course, on Supersonic Speed, of course. But yeah, I do have some of the S ranks, specifically on E Stadium and Aqua Forest. And even then, in the case of Aqua Forest, I think I barely got it, but.
Finish!
But anywho.
Excellent!
Oh, I'm kind of surprised on Eggman slash Dr. Robotnik. I'm kind of surprised that he got in third place there. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, then again, not too surprised because again, level 2 CPU.
This is only a minor setback.
And the reason that's why I started to go to this Grand Prix right here is because Aquaforce right here, probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, especially because of the music. Because here the music, here reminds me of you know, pirate-related stuff. And then the final lap, oh, the final lap. The final lap music hypes me up so much. I'm not even kidding. And like who was composing these tracks, clearly we're having a lot of fun making the music here. Yeah, who was making the soundtrack, they were clearly having a blast. Kind of like Crash Bandicoot throughout the Cortex, the soundtrack. Where, yeah, for the same deal there, you can tell that they were having a blast making that game soundtrack. Well, hey, fuck you too, Shadow. Hey, fuck you too. I'm not even that mad, but like, come on, I wanted to choose random, not this. Which is basically a cyberspace, but still, I didn't want this. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even that mad, like I said. But damn it, Shadow.
No, this is impossible.
Like I said, I'm not that mad. But then again, still. But yeah, I am pretty glad though that Sonic Frontiers sold pretty well. Well, especially assuming too, that it would have been the last Sonic game. Sonic Team Blast, Sonic game, and I was with Sega. This didn't sell well, so like I said, I'm glad that it sold well. Also, I wasn't trying to do that. It's just that my phone kind of fell, but that's fine either way. Okay, now that was kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit there. Because I took the shortcut. I took the shortcut, and I somehow still failed. But yeah, that shortcut ring that I was not trying to use. Yeah, definitely not recommended to go to that shortcut ring there. And really, that should be put in quotes. You know, shortcut ring. Cause I put shortcut in quotes because based on when I looked up, it's actually faster to not take the shortcut ring. You just go right past it. Apparently, it's faster from what I looked up, which is I find it kind of ironic. That, you know, just in some tracks where the shortcut rings, it's actually faster to not take them in some tracks. I know in the case of East Stadium, that's actually faster than it is taking the main path. But whatever. Well, I don't know about that, Eggman / Robotnik. I don't know about that because this track should remind you of Sage. After all, Sage is your daughter. After all. Not like biologically or anything like that, but still, she is your daughter. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys have not played Sonic Frontiers, yeah, do yourself a favor and please play Sonic Frontiers. Like seriously, I love that game. I love that game so much. I really do love it. And that's what I'm saying. That's why else do you think that game became a game of the year? Because it did. Or at least I think that game became a game of the year in 2022. Could be mistaken. Nonetheless, nonetheless, Sonic Frontiers is definitely a fun game. So again, I would recommend it. I mean, yeah, again, the game is quite janky. That I won't lie. But if you can put up with its jankiness, then the game is really, really fun. And that's why I'm glad that the game was given another year of development. When they were given that year of development. Because who knows what the game would have been had that game would have released in 2021. Yeah, who knows? Who knows how bad that game would, or who knows, you know.
Accept defeat. I won't.
You may as well accept it, unless somehow magically I fall behind, even though you're level 2 CPU. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, just like with the first Grand Prix, I got a perfect score, so unsurprising. Because again, level 2 CPU, so they weren't going to pose much of a threat.
I can't believe
But
it.
then again, they probably could have. Because again, I've had some situations, some races here and there where even level 1 CPU was right there trying to kick my ass, so who knows.
Congratulations!
But alrighty, so yeah. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this live stream, everybody. Because now, before I end off the stream here, I may as well go on ahead and check something here. Yeah, I'm gonna double make sure on something here. I'm just gonna make sure to see if anyone is worth rating. But then I don't think anybody's gonna be worth rating anyways, because it's literally 8:06 in the morning, and I don't think many people, or at least not my subscriptions anyways. I don't think a lot of people will be streaming, this early in the morning, or at least not my subscribers anyway. Yeah, not worth it. Alright, so that will do it for this live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Because if you guys did, be sure to give this stream a like. You guys want to subscribe to your channel, subscribe. If you guys want to subscribe to your channel, no, sorry, let me restart. If you guys enjoy watching my kind of streams and videos, be sure to give this stream a like. If you guys want to subscribe to your channel, subscribe. If you guys want to subscribe to your channel, if you guys want to stream your video, subscribe, click the bell icons this way. If you guys want to stream your video, and we're going from there, folks. So my next video is probably, my next set of videos are probably going to be in relation to, coming partying with Nick's, belated Children's 26 related birthday special. More than likely, anyway. Yeah, more than likely, anyways, it's going to be in relation to that, so. And then hopefully later on today, maybe I'll think of something. Wait, what the? Well, you're too late. Anyways, see you guys later, everybody.